Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binaries, and all of you fabulous beings out there, welcome to the most chaotic, jaw-dropping, and meme-worthy event of the year, the 2024 OOPIES Awards. First things first, this marks the 5th annual drama extravaganza, and I gotta say, y'all sticking around through the madness truly warms my heart. Thank you. Buckle up because this isn't just a show, it is a roller coaster through 2024's wildest pop culture moments. The drama never slept, the memes never missed, and neither did we. I'll be your host through a year that left us gasping, laughing, and wondering if celebs and influencers ever take a chill pill. Let's take a hot second to reflect. 2024 came at us like a glitter bomb, with viral sensations going stratospheric, tea brewing at a boiling point, and social media exploding like party poppers on New Year's. Highs, lows, fashion fails, dance crazes, and drama? Oh, it was a feast just as it was a circus. What a year it was, where influencers influenced influencers and TikTok turned into our unofficial therapist. Every corner of the internet served drama on tap, with scandals dropping faster than we could scroll. Celebs and creators gave us piping hot tea we had zero business knowing, and we still couldn't look away. Now, putting together the 2024 OOPIES show wasn't just about me playing judge and jury. I hit up the community tab and asked y'all for insights, suggestions, and unfiltered takes, and your responses were absolute gold. Without you, some of 2024's juiciest moments might have slipped through the cracks. So, a big shout out to my OOPIES family, y'all truly understood the assignment. Now, let's get to it. The verdicts are locked, the trophies are gleaming, and the tea is practically boiling over. So, grab your snacks, rest in your favorite seat, and brace yourselves for the wildest, most jaw-dropping, and scandalous highlights of the year, because loves, the drama is about to hit full throttle. No need to keep you waiting, and trust me, I'm just as curious as you. Let's launch into the 5th annual OOPIES Awards and raise a toast to the madness and the brilliance and the pure circus that made 2024 one for the history books. Right off the bat, our very first category is the messiest beef of 2024, and trust me, this one had everyone losing their minds. This award easily goes to Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. Y'all, Kendrick and Drake's drama this year wasn't just beef, it was a full-on barbecue. These two took petty to unreal levels, dropping diss tracks that had the internet lit like fireworks on New Year's Eve. Like, who remembers Kendrick's diss, Meet the Grams? Kendrick went for the jugular, y'all. He didn't just call Drake out, he dragged the entire family tree. The most savage moment for me was when Kendrick literally addressed Drake's son, saying, "I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest, it takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom." And then he offered to mentor Drake's kid. Like, what? That is not just a diss, that is an emotional damage with receipts. And let's not forget Not Like Us, where Kendrick went even harder. But what really made this beef wild was how it spiraled into a debate about Black culture. Kendrick turned the heat up, making it bigger than music, while Drake's fan base was struggling to keep up. This wasn't just messy, it was historic, and honestly, we are still recovering. But don't go anywhere, because the next category is gonna shake things up even more. Because when it comes to the most controversial talk of 2024, this one was a close contest between Kate Middleton's saga and the Menendez brothers. The award for this category had us pitting camps inside the royal family. Guys, the chaos that erupted when the royal family dropped that AI-generated pic of Princess Catherine Middleton on Mother's Day, that was insane. In seconds, Twitter was in flames with the hashtag Where's Kate trending worldwide. People were shook, y'all, and just when things couldn't get messier, Kate posted a video revealing she was battling cancer. But wait, experts came out saying even that video looked AI generated. Like, what was going on in the palace? And then we had the infidelity rumors swirling around Prince William and Lady Rose Hanbury. Let's not even start on the rumored divorce between Kate and William. It felt like every week the royal family was serving us a new platter of drama, and honestly, 2024 was their reality TV season. The Menendez brothers drama deserves its own spotlight too, especially with that shady Netflix documentary that got the whole internet debating justice and morality. But the royals really stole the tea party this year, y'all. Moving on to the next category, category, Worst Clout Chaser of the Year, y'all, and this one is a no-brainer. The award goes to none other than Lil Tay. Listen, most people are over it. Like, her disappearing acts and chaotic comebacks have always been a thing, but this year, she hit a new level of extra. It started when nobody noticed that she wiped her entire IG clean, and then out of nowhere, news dropped that she was dead. The internet went into a full meltdown, only to find out that she wasn't dead, but was allegedly battling some serious health condition. There were emotional updates, talks about surgery, and boom. Next thing you know, she's dropping a song. Like, girl, the whiplash was real, and even the most loyal fans were like, nah, we're done. People wish her well, but at this point, the clout chasing formula is tired and nobody's biting anymore. This brings us to the most unexpected plot twist of the year, and oh boy, this one's a wild ride. The award goes to none other than Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's drama. Y'all, it all started with the chaos around the It Ends With Us film release. Blake Lively was dragged to the dogs for treating such a heavy story like it was just another rom-com. The internet was not having it, and honestly, she was pretty much canceled for being insensitive. People thought that was the peak of it all, and oh, how wrong we were. Fast forward a few months and boom, the mess hits a whole new level. Blake Lively turned the tables and filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni and his production team, accusing Justin of SA and running an international smear campaign against her. And if that wasn't enough, Justin Baldoni clapped back with his publicist, suing the New York Times for libel over their December 21st expose titled "We Can Bury Anyone Inside a Hollywood Smear Machine." The drama, the chaos, the plot twist. Y'all, this one had us all gasping. But hold tight because the next category is just as explosive. Still on plot twists, y'all, JoJo Siwa might not have snagged a single Grammy nomination in 2024, but she is walking away with something even more iconic, an OOPIE for the cringiest moment of 2024. Where do we even begin? Her debut as a bad girl with the song Karma was supposed to be her breakout rebrand, but somehow she kept bouncing back to her bow-wearing Disney vibes. Oh, and then the tea spilled that the title track was stolen from another artist, sparking a major trend that dragged JoJo all over social media. And not JoJo insulting fans while on stage or being drunk at Disney. Add her relationship drama to the mix and you've got a whole highlight reel of cringe-worthy moments. Honestly, this award was practically made for her, so congrats, JoJo. Your efforts didn't go unnoticed. All right, loves, moving on. The most shocking influencer comebacks of 2024, and this one had jaws dropping everywhere. The award goes to none other than Nikocado Avocado. Nikocado rose to fame with his larger-than-life mukbangs and dramatic personality, but had been keeping a huge secret. For years, fans expressed concern about his health as he leaned into his over-the-top persona, but surprise, surprise, in September, Nick revealed that he was 2 steps ahead of us all. Turns out he had been secretly working on a major weight loss journey while posting pre-recorded videos to keep up the illusion. Nikocado had everyone convinced he wasn't changing when behind the scenes he was pulling off the ultimate glow up. Nikocado's transformation left the internet buzzing, and honestly, this award couldn't be more deserved. Congrats, Nick, you shocked us all. All right, loves, on to the most successful TikTok comebacks ever, and the crown this year goes to none other than Addison Rae. Addison's journey has been a roller coaster, from dominating TikTok with her viral dances to hitting a career slump that had people counting her out. Her brand seemed to lose steam, and let's not forget the messy headlines, her parents' public split, her dad's icky rebound relationship, and the general ick vibes surrounding it all. It was a lot. But 2024 proved that Addison was just biding her time. After taking a step back, she re-emerged with a fresh perspective, a revamped aesthetic, and a bop in the form of her single, Diet Pepsi. She found her niche, leaning into a playful, nostalgic Americana vibe that feels authentically her, and guess what? It worked. This comeback wasn't just about popularity, it was about reclaiming her narrative. Addison Rae went from being overexposed to mastering the art of being just elusive enough to make us all want more. Cheers to you, Addison, you are proof that a good rebrand can work wonders. And now, hold on to your seats because the next category had everyone riding the most viral TikTok moment of 2024. This goes to Who the F Did I Marry by Lisa Tisa. If you weren't living under a rock, then you probably saw this TikTok series pop up everywhere. Her saga of exposing her ex-husband's double life had the internet shook. She dropped over 50 parts, each one more jaw-dropping than the last. The twists, the lies, the drama. People could not get enough. Her ex even tried to jump in and defend himself, but let's be real, the internet had already crowned him trash. It was a binge-worthy wild ride that kept us all hooked. Now, let's shift gears and talk about someone who has been everywhere in 2024. The most trending personality of 2024 goes to Gypsy Rose Blanchard. From being released from prison to divorcing Ryan in what felt like a heartbeat, Gypsy has had a whirlwind year. And then, plot twist, she's with a new guy, Ken, and pregnant? Her reality show, a whole other level of drama. We've all been on edge waiting for her next move, but let's be real, we're hoping 2024 brings a little less controversy and a lot fewer pity party interviews for her. But hey, it's Gypsy, so who knows what's next. Y'all know it would be such an injustice to only talk about the most controversial people, but also fail to recognize some light moments that made it to the highlights of 2024. And so, with that, let's switch things up to a heartwarming moment that made everyone smile. The best lookalike trend moment goes to none other than Timothée Chalamet. Timothy really came through this year when he crashed his very own lookalike contest. Imagine the surprise when he showed up to a gathering of his doppelgangers and vibed with his Timothys in the streets. The whole thing was a lighthearted moment that warmed our hearts and reminded us how fun it can be to embrace the quirky side of fame. It's like he was hanging out with his long-lost twins. The perfect mix of fun, humility, and pure joy. But that category wasn't as viral and hilarious as the funniest TikTok trend in 2024, which goes to Jules, the demure queen. Jules took over TikTok with her unique demure persona. Cutesy, mindful, and oh, so lovably quirky. The way she captured everyone's attention with her adorable, almost too polite vibe made her the internet's obsession, literally making her the highlight of the summer. Watching her walk through life as if every moment was a delicate, mindful performance was pure comedic gold. This trend was as sweet as it was funny. Jules really had us all trying to perfect our demure looks in 2024. All right, time to ruffle some feathers, y'all. Let's talk about one of 2024's biggest flops, the most talked about talentless rapper. And the award for talentless rapper of 2024 goes to Ice Spice. Now, let's not sugarcoat it. 2024 was a year where Ice Spice's reign took a hit. While she had her moments, this year her music and persona felt more like a flop than a wave. It's like the hype around her just couldn't keep up with the lack of real substance in her work. The rise of Sexy Red comes at a close second to Ice Spice, but clinched her own OOPIE for Brain Rot of the Year. As time went by, it became clear that these two thrived in viral missteps to uninspired tracks. Their rap game has officially been questioned, at least for now. While still on the pop culture streets, let's dive into the craziest rumors that rocked pop culture in 2024. The wildest rumor to make waves this year was the idea that Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter are industry plants. Now, this one has had people talking non-stop. The theory went that both pop princesses, Taylor with her insane career trajectory, and Sabrina, rising as the ultimate Disney-turned-pop star, might not be entirely self-made after all. Some fans and conspiracy theorists had the audacity to suggest that both stars were secretly handpicked and manufactured by the music industry to be the faces of modern pop. It's all about that picture-perfect rise to fame that seems too well constructed. Taylor, with her ability to write hits at will, and Sabrina, who's basically been everywhere in pop culture lately, had the rumor mill spinning about whether their success was the result of intense behind-the-scenes manipulation. Of course, this is all speculation, nothing proven, but it's still enough to keep the internet internet buzzing. Could they really be industry plants, or is this just another crazy conspiracy that made 2024 even more outrageous? Only time will tell, but this gossip was real loves. Interestingly, the just mentioned Talentless and Brain Rot Award winners, Ice Spice and Sexy Red, have also frequently been labeled as industry plants, which just adds another layer to this whole conversation. All right, let's talk about the worst concert of the year. Now, we know there have been plenty of mishaps on stage this year, crazy technical issues, bizarre fan behavior, and the like. But one incident stands out as particularly alarming and deserves to be addressed. On Friday, December 13th in Arizona, Billie Eilish became the latest victim of an attack from a flying object during her concert. While it's true that concerts often come with their fair share of challenges, this one hit a nerve because it wasn't about poor planning or bad sound, it was the sheer recklessness of fans throwing objects at artists while they perform. Billie Eilish, who has always been known for her connection to her fans, was hurt by something that should never happen at any live event. This behavior not only jeopardizes the safety of the performers, but it also ruins the whole vibe of the event for others who are there to enjoy the music. While the artists and the organizers are not at fault, this has to stop. As we move into 2025, let's do better. Concerts should be a place of celebration, not chaos. Enough is enough. Next up, we have one of the worst influencer moments of 2024, which goes to popular infamous YouTuber Jack Doherty. Jack took things way too far when he crashed his $300,000 McLaren for clout. Not only did he wreck the luxury car, but the crash also left his friend covered in blood in a truly horrifying scene that sent shockwaves across social media. While some might think that this stunt was just a reckless attention grab, the aftermath was much darker. This wasn't just a car accident, it was a serious situation that put people's lives at risk, all in the name of content. Fans, influencers, and even casual observers couldn't believe what they were seeing. It wasn't just a waste of an expensive car, but it also involved unnecessary danger and risk, leaving people wondering if this kind of clout chase should even be acceptable in 2024. This is classic Jack Doherty MO, but we hope in 2025 he realizes that there are better ways to gain attention without jeopardizing lives in the process. Moving on to the best cancellation of the year, which goes to Mr. Beast. 2024 was a tough year for him, starting with the whole Ava Tyson scandal, followed by the Mr. Beast Games mess, which put his entire brand under fire. It felt like he couldn't catch a break, as both situations sparked intense backlash. Other major contenders in this category included Dan Schneider, whose dark past resurfaced thanks to the Nickelodeon expose on Netflix, and Hawk Tua Girl, who had her own scam expose going and flop, proving her rise was short-lived. But no one quite faced the heat like Mr. Beast, making him the standout winner in the cancellation race. And finally, we have the most controversial celebrity relationship of the year. Goes to Ethan Slater and Ariana Grande, clinching this award 2 years in a row. A pairing that seemed like it was on the rise, but ended up crashing spectacularly. Just when the dust appeared to be settling, Ethan Slater's ex-wife Lily reignited the drama by dropping bombshell revelations about the duo's alleged beginnings in infidelity. Their relationship was called out for being not just messy, but downright selfish, as fans and critics alike slammed them for pursuing a love story built on betrayal. And while Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet were no strangers to controversy this year, with their roller coaster romance causing social media uproar, the public ultimately crowned Ariana and Ethan as the reigning chaos couple. Because, let's face it, few love stories have sparked such widespread debate, eyebrow-raising moments, and collective groans. And there you have it, loves. After all the drama, comebacks, flops, and unforgettable moments of 2024, the big question remains: who do you think had the absolute worst year? Was it one of our nominees, or do you have someone else in mind? Thank you for sticking with us through all of the twists and turns of the pop culture roller coaster of 2024. Y'all are the MVPs. Your love, support, and spicy opinions keep this community thriving, and I'm so excited to bring you even more in the new year. What do you want to see more of in 2025? Let me know, and I'll make it happen. See you in the next one.